She is the pride of Mesa, Arizona, and also now the entire United States of America, and why not? She's the author of Chase Your Dreams, where all books are sold, and is in town for a part of what we're going to see this weekend at the Rose Bowl, the first of a 5-game victory tour for the U.S. Women's National Team. Great to see you, Julie Ertz.
Thanks for having me.
A pleasure. Congrats.
Thank you.
I am so excited for you to be here. It's not funny because what you and your teammates did was so amazing. What in the world was it like to actually do it?
It seems like it was so long ago now, like it's just been really like surreal.
Right.
But it was a really special group for many reasons, on the field, off the field. And 2015 was amazing. I loved that World Cup, but this one was so different in so many ways. And yeah, it's been amazing, and the support has been amazing. So I'm on cloud nine.
Yeah,
still.
you should be. And I was on cloud nine. We were all on cloud nine watching. So different how? Just because you were younger, it was your first one in 2015.
Yeah, I think in 2015 I didn't think I was going to play in the World Cup, and all of a sudden I was a starter and was like so excited, just and happy to be there, and didn't really my first big major tournament with the national team. And I was like, wow, this is great. We're in the finals. Does this happen all the time kind of? And you kind of just, I took it for granted. I think I just was really excited to be there. Mm-hmm. And in 2019, I was like, wow, 4 years. I've gone through a lot in my career through adversity. I think I just have a different perspective, and just kind of every game, I took it slowly. I made sure I enjoyed every practice, every meal, everything. I really just wanted to soak it all in.
And how much of the conversation about your team was seeping into your bubble? The conversations surrounding your team. I didn't really have
media. So besides on the outside of everything, I know that we're probably critiqued a lot. But to be honest, I didn't really know anything. And
really?
Yeah. So it's kind of nice to have that bubble. We kind of created ourselves starting on our send-off series.
Right.
And so you don't really know anything that's going on. And all you know is you kind of only think and talk and everything soccer, and
right.
We have a job to do every time we go up there, and helps you stay focused.
So you really didn't hear anything about the comments about your demeanor in beating Thailand and anything?
Of course you're going to hear some things, and there's, everyone's going to have their opinion.
How did it get passed along to the team? Just through Q&As of
we have
media?
Family there, and obviously they're probably on as well, but then you have media there that when you go through that ask you questions oh, did you hear this, whatever. So then you kind of, you're not going to completely not hear anything, but I think now I've been long enough in my professional career to
right.
be able to just be able to compartmentalize. I need to play and separate. And
so what of the, I guess, conversations or criticisms that you did hear was surprising to you the most? Where you were like, come on.
Probably the Thailand one, to be honest.
I would like you to be honest.
Great.
Okay.
The Thailand one.
So then why were you surprised by that then?
I think in a tournament factor, everything matters on points to be able to get through where you go. Everything goes up where you get out, how much days of rest you get. A tournament is kind of that whole aspect. And, you talk about kind of being a team to push the sport forward and continue to get better, and wanting to make women's soccer, keep pushing boundaries of what it can be. And you kind of, all eyes are on you to do that. And, you play every in the World Cups every 4 years. So I was kind of more so surprised that people were shocked that we wanted to score as many goals as we can, regardless of who we were playing. I didn't make I didn't choose who we got to play. I didn't choose
right.
any of that, but my job is to go there and play. And
I sensed that you were laying down a calling card for everybody, that here we come. This is our first match. Everyone's wondering, okay, certainly knowing that France was going to be on your radar screen, not just as the country, but as an opponent, that you were basically just laying down a calling card for everybody in the tournament to see.
I think in every single game. We were I think we were the last game of the tournament, I believe. So we just sat and watched games, and I think the anticipation of we couldn't wait to play.
Yeah, you played on a Tuesday. It took forever.
Yeah,
right.
I think it was we were I'm pretty sure we were the last game of the first rounds. And
yes.
so your anticipation is insane. Mm-hmm. We were feeling really, really good. We had really good send-off games. The vibe was really good with the team. Everyone was super excited. So yeah, I mean, we wanted to, for sure. We knew it wasn't going to be easy at all. We had really hard games coming in, and I mean, throughout the entire tournament, teams are very good. So I think regardless, like, we prepared as if we prepare. We prepare the exact same, whoever we play.
Julie Ertz here on the Rich Eisen Show, two-time World Cup champion, also gold medalist. You've got Chase Your Dreams, a book right here. What do you want people to learn from this book right here, Julie?
That was really fun to write. It's basically, I could reflect all through it's a preteen book, so kind of for kids to be able to learn a little bit more about my journey, kind of what I learned throughout my career, my journey in my faith. And yeah, it was really cool to be able to reflect through everything of how my career's gone. A lot of especially kids that want to, be in my shoes, only see me during the game and don't really know how I grew up through the sport or what I've gone through or adversity.
How did you grow up through the sport? Because so many people, I mean, I'm one of them too.
Yeah.
I just showed you a picture of my daughter at 5-year-old who's just getting into AYSO right now. And I don't know if, the exploits of the electric bees of the local AYSO here got through.
I was a Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay. Is that what you were?
Yeah, that was my first, when I was 5 team, so.
So how does one get from a Red Hot Chili Pepper or an electric bee to where you are right now?
I mean, a big one is just cultivating your love for the game. I mean, I had amazing coaches that I talked to there about, I wanted so much, I would just go out on my own. I wanted to just train as much as possible, and I was able to be challenged and pushed in a healthy way to be able to love it. I think being able to learn through adversity when that hit as well is probably a big part of the book as well, and kind of about getting out of your comfort zone. I went to a new team and just trying to be relatable to things that kids go through, especially in sports. And so it was cool.
Do girls, females have to deal with a you can't aspect that boys, men don't, do they?
Well, now we're trying to change that. And I felt like we've been able to, especially with our team as well, which has been so amazing to be a part of. This is my 7th year with the national team, and just the growth of soccer in the States alone, both men and women, but how many young girls want to play as well, just to even pave that to be able for it to be a possibility. Because when I grew up, I didn't even know if a professional league was going to be possible for me to play in unless I went overseas. And now you have the NWSL here, which is amazing because
you're in your 5th year with that, correct?
Correct. And so that's huge to be able to see young girls. Wow, I could be a professional athlete here in my country, to be able to play and perform. And obviously, if you have one, I'm based in Chicago, so young girls that come, like, you can play in your own hometown. And so I think just the possibilities and the opportunities our team is trying to, give is huge.
Well, and then let's get to the statement from U.S. Soccer that came out just on Wednesday, crunching the numbers over the last 10 years of the U.S. Soccer and the commitment towards the U.S. men's national team and U.S. women's national team. And I'll just read here, from 2010 through 2018, U.S. Soccer says it paid women more than the men. I know that you are part of a lawsuit suing for equal pay. What do you make of U.S. Soccer's statement that was put out yesterday, Julie Ertz?
Trying to be very aware of what I'm saying. I think for us, it's growing both on and off the field. I think the direct comparison that you're giving, we have a different amount of games we play a year, different payment strategy. So I'm trying to figure out how the best way. It's basically, we're doing everything that we can to kind of show and prove against them. So I think, of course, they're going to come out with a statement, but. So
would you say fuzzy math? Is that what you're saying right now? I don't want to put any words in your mouth. I just want to, obviously this came out yesterday. I'm totally rooting for you, and you heard the chants of equal pay from the fans. I mean, it's very rare that you hear fans chanting the words equal pay from the stands or anything like that.
Yeah.
So what do you think that U.S. Soccer is working towards actually rectifying something? Because they basically say the thing's already rectified, Julie.
No, I mean, I think there's steps to getting there. I mean, this is a step, obviously, with the lawsuit, is just a step towards that and to get that. And that's what we're going towards. I think I didn't really quite understand it too much reading it. So I think
I read it 10 times. I couldn't understand it.
Yeah. So I think it just kind of keeps going through it. But I mean, we know what we're standing up for collectively. So
And the men came out and supported you. The U.S. men's national team came out and said that. So that okay. I don't want to put you on the spot or anything like that. You know,
No, you're
it seems
fine.
like you're being very diplomatic on this front right now. You're trying. Trying. Julie Ertz here on the Rich Eisen Show. I know that the U.S. Congress invited the team to come and go to Washington, D.C. Is that still in the plans, best you can tell? Or
I haven't even seen the team. Everyone flies in today for the game in Pasadena. So I actually have no idea. I haven't even had time. I haven't even gone home yet. So
no kidding.
I don't even know.
The last time
anything.
you saw everyone was the parade in the ESPYs. That was basically the last time that you were all together.
And I didn't even go to the ESPYs. I couldn't do another flight, so I tapped out.
Okay.
I couldn't go.
Hey, you know what? You're joined my club since I left ESPN 16 years ago. You know, my ESPYs invitation was lost for a 16th consecutive year. So that the last time you saw everybody was at the parade.
Yeah, and then we've had a couple NWSL games, so I've seen a few here and there. But like,
okay,
I don't even.
So is this something that you're going to be
November.
discussing or something like that, do you think? Or
yeah, maybe I don't know.
Okay, but so you're all getting together at the Rose Bowl this weekend, right?
Yeah, Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday.
Okay, and Coach Ellis made an announcement. What I guess has been privately discussed is that she's going to, after this 5 friendly, if you will, tour, she's done as the coach of the U.S. women's national team. I give you the floor on Coach Ellis and what she's done for you guys.
Yeah, she's the most winningest coach, obviously, and had a tremendous career. And I mean, she's been 2-time world champion coach as well. And I'm sure by no means is it it's a difficult job for sure. I mean, you're constantly in the light as well. So it came as a surprise to me.
It did.
I mean, I guess when you're in the environment, I mean, it's just so much that you're asked to from. But I mean, she's been great, and I haven't really even talked to her. I just found out basically the same time.
No kidding.
Everyone else did. So.
Do you have any idea who might be in line for the next?
Zero. I couldn't even give you. I literally, like, when you say I haven't talked to anyone since, like, I guess, like, if I came here tomorrow, then I probably would have better. I haven't really even talked to anyone. I mean, the news just kind of came out.
How about that?
Yesterday, was it? 2 days ago?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So
pretty much, yeah.
Again, I haven't even.
Okay, so the band's getting back together at Rose Bowl, and I'll ask this question here because the radio audience hadn't heard it before. You've never played in the Rose Bowl before, huh?
Never.
This is your first time at the Rose Bowl?
Right. Yep. I watched Zach play in the Rose Bowl in college, and that's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah. That was on TV. I wasn't even there.
And you've never played there, and okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Women's World Cup has some serious history.
Yeah.
Right there as well for
and
for
they
Team
just
USA.
released Brandy Chastain's statue.
Her statue, that's right. They just gave her a statue out in front of the Rose Bowl, so that's going to be really special. Tell me about the Ertz Family Foundation. Obviously, you and Zach have created a foundation together. Tell me about that. What do you guys do?
It's been amazing. We basically, raise funds to be able to give kids opportunities in sports and education. We've done work in Haiti where Zach went on a mission trip and kind of started, helped really start our foundation. But it's really based in the Bay Area in Philly. And it's just been amazing. I think as our careers go on and be able to see the platform that you have to be able to give back. And it's been extremely rewarding, totally different than obviously what I'm used to in the sense of, training and being able to kind of think outside of my comfort zone. And it's been really fun and extremely rewarding.
So what's tougher, do you think, for you to sit through a Super Bowl with the game on the line or for him to sit through a World Cup final with everything on the line? What do you think's more difficult?
Oh.
Have you compared notes?
Well, we both think it's way
other's?
harder to watch each other than actually play. It is.
It's got to be, right?
Yeah, because you can't do anything,
I know.
like.
Oh, most athletes I know are control freaks.
Yeah.
And this is the ultimate out of your control, sitting in a stand, rooting for each other, wanting the best for, your soulmate.
I think I was sweating more in the Super Bowl game than I was
in Lyon.
Like literally, my hands were just dripping. It was just such an amazing game. Like that was so cool. One, to be there, but you're playing the Patriots and the it was so crazy.
Yeah, and it was 2 degrees outside.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a rough
Minnesota.
Week.
It was 2 degrees, and then of course we're watching Zach leap for the end zone right here. That was one one of those crazy moments where everyone thought, is it a catch? Is it not a catch or anything
I was
like
right
that?
there too. It was awesome.
What do you mean?
That's
you were
where
right
my
there?
seats were.
You're right in that end zone?
Yeah,
right
so
there?
right where he caught it, I was like 5 seats up. So I was like right there.
Where was he in France? Was he similar?
Front row.
Front.
I got to go up and give him a big old hug and kiss. And yeah, it was an amazing tournament for so many reasons. My family was there. I just really enjoyed it.
And it's amazing how many folks traveled across the Atlantic, right, to be there?
Yeah, it was incredible. I kept trying to prepare myself. Okay, it's going to feel like it's an away game. Like, it's not going to be the same fans crowd as it's going to be in Canada that it was in 2015.
Right.
And it was incredible, including the final. Like it was a home game in the final. It was insane.
And then the band's getting back together. Is everybody coming back together at the Rose Bowl? Everybody, soup to nuts.
All 23.
That's going to be amazing.
Amazing. I'm so excited to see everyone.
You must be.
Yeah.
What was that parade like? Canyon of Heroes. I mean, that's what astronauts, when they come back from the moon, get. I mean, that's what you got. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's, however, I did notice there's a little less ticker tape than usual, but I think that's because everyone's going digital. I did notice that from 4 years ago. I was like, but everyone had like confetti that they would go.
I'm looking right here. It looks like a blizzard, I'll be honest with you.
Oh, yeah, that was the confetti canyons at the end, which was awesome. That was awesome. Yeah.
Oh, but when people throwing out the windows.
Yeah. It was like a little bit like fewer, but which is probably good. Recycling, going green and all that. I shouldn't be like, promoting more paper to be thrown, but I was like, wow, everyone's going more digital. But the screams were 10 times louder for sure.
That's fantastic. And just to wrap it all up here, again, Julie Ertz here on The Rich Eisen Show. You've written a book called Chase Your Dreams. I get emotional when I talk about my kids, my daughter especially. I mean, what you did, what your teammates did, and putting it out there for the whole country to see and root for. What's the message that you want somebody like my 5-year-old daughter or anybody else out there listening, like with a young lady that's going to hopefully grow up into whatever her dreams are? What do you want everybody to know based on what you and your teammates just accomplished, Julie?
One, in the soccer aspect, I want girls to want to take my cleats, is what I should say, instead of my shoes, and grow women's soccer in the sports aspect alone and continue to grow. But on top of that, also stand up for what you believe as well. I think kind of obviously collectively is like there's so many amazing opportunities that I was presented from, basically chasing my dream of wanting to play. So even if it's not that you want to do soccer, just believe in yourself and truly you can make a difference. But also in the soccer world, I also want to grow women's soccer so much because I'm so grateful for the opportunities that I've been given, but also of just what I've learned through sport as well.
Which is?
Everything that I'm like about, like how I can face adversity, how I look at challenges, how much I love about being a part of a team. Like I enjoy those aspects of growing and pushing myself as a person and asking questions and getting out of my comfort zone. And I think I wouldn't have done that if I didn't try and have goals to set and try and get there.
Well, Julie Ertz, congratulations again on another star, and obviously in your book Chase Your Dreams, and then of course the Ertz Family Foundation. You can go to ertzfamilyfoundation.org. Again, a ministry dedicated to restoring hope and opportunity to needy families at home and abroad. So you can donate there as well. Do you want to make a season prediction on the Philadelphia Eagles?
I hope they go all the way. Super Bowl's in Miami, right?
I mean, you're still being diplomatic. I mean, yeah.
Oh, go Birds.
Yeah, okay, just in Miami, going to South Florida.
Yeah, go Birds in Miami.
Okay, yeah, birds do fly south in the winter. They do. Good to see you, Julie. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on the show. At Julie Ertz on both Twitter and Instagram.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.